We are starting the stream. Doing some important quality checks to make sure this is the yeah, the echo is just a good sign for audio control. So now you guys can hear me if I'm sitting back all the way here. Yeah, you guys could definitely hear that. So now I don't really have to shout as well, since I'm far away from the microphone by a little bit. You might also hear some construction work because they're destroying a building right now. I'm actually surprised about how fast they've been destroying it. It's been like 1 month and I could have sworn there was a full building with all the furniture, and now it's reduced to rubble. Reduced. I can't even spell. Can already see this stream having the perfect English that every English teacher expects from you in their class when you're in the 12th grade. Though I don't know why I'm used as a reference, even though I didn't experience that. I didn't even go to English school. But it feels like it's a real experience. Hold on. One-handed parkour. One-handed parkour. We're gonna do it, guys. Okay, we're gonna do it. It's happening. One-handed parkour happened. One-handed parkour is the meta. We might be Pantheon 5 with one hand only, the first in the world. And then I just like search that in YouTube and I find someone doing that blinded with no hands, and he apparently did it with like 1 foot and 2 toes. Okay. So I think the stream is good, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start. Alright, welcome back everyone to the Ratio broadcast. This is our 7th stream of what I'd like to call the best catalog in terms of gaming streams in general, and also content. Now what surprises me is that these streams provide no value whatsoever, but somehow I find a way to glaze them as much as possible. I think that is like worthy of recognition. I mean, it should work somewhat, right? Like glazing yourself to the point that it actually becomes the truth. Like I've heard somewhere a quote, I've heard a quote somewhere where it says the most unrealistic thing you can do when it comes to changing your life is keeping realistic expectations. I probably butchered that sentence just like how I butchered every other idiom out there in the world, but it's the message is the same. Okay, you guys can trust me on that. The message is definitely the same. So we're gonna keep these unrealistic expectations until they become realistic somehow. It's all part of the process. As you guys can see, I'm also delaying this as much as possible. This is another yapping technique that I've started to learn by myself. Definitely didn't watch a couple of YouTube videos about this. Top 10 ways to gain 1,000 followers in your 7th stream. If the previous stream was the 6th, then that makes this stream the 8th. Now we're not gonna be using the number before 6 and comes after 6, before 8 and comes after 6, because somehow that number is still popular in the Big 26. But it will also be a good idea to use it then again, since it's gonna give me somehow 10 extra followers purely off of riding from that meme, the overused meme. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes. I think it's a good idea now to start the stream. Well, it's already started. I mean to start the Pantheon. Now I'm waiting since I'm going to get obliterated by this Pantheon, and because of that I'd like to delay my suffering as much as possible. I mean, like you guys already seen the last stream, which by the way a lot of people tuned into. You should watch those VODs, I upload them to my YouTube channel. The last stream, it took 5 attempts of the Pantheon of Hollowness. It took me like 3 hours or like 2 hours and a half. That's excluding the practice for Sisters of Battle, which was like 15 minutes I think, or 20 minutes. And I didn't even reach like the halfway point. I think I only reached that once. Before that I was just dying to the sword guy for some reason. We didn't even reach like the actual difficult bosses, which is Marakoth and his hellish platforms. Then you got King Grim and the other one, Pure Vessel. We didn't even reach those guys. Yet somehow that took me like 2 hours. And I'm kind of annoyed as well, because at least these are the only challenging bosses. Like, you're going through challenging bosses, but no, you're not going through challenging bosses only. You are going through the most tedious lineup of bosses ever. There's like a literal mini boss amongst gods. Like, why is it here? Like, why is it in the Pantheon? I really don't understand that. As much as I like Hollow Knight, and I think it is actually a perfect game, this Pantheon I just don't like. I really don't like it. It is actually just too long. I think this will be better as far when I try it more and more, since I'm gonna get used to the bosses. Since whenever you play against bosses in Pantheon of Hollowness, you get better and better, and at some point it just becomes automatic. Like, you can predict what the bosses are gonna do before they even like move. Right? I almost fell off. I'm somehow still attacking from the side. So this one's gonna come after me. And it died. Now these guys are easy. I mean, no one ever actually died to them. Except me right now, when I just took this. When I just took those two masks worth of damage for no reason whatsoever. Hold on, let me actually heal up. I like to save up my heals. There we go. So the next boss is that big flying thing that ricochets off the walls. I mean, it shouldn't be that difficult as well. Like, the first few bosses, you know, they're easy, but then again they take so much time for no reason whatsoever. Like, I'm just trying to fight Absolute Radiance. I just want to get to the point where I fight Absolute Radiance. Like, I just get to that point where I unlock it as a practice boss and just do that for most of the stream, so that when I reach it, I'll just beat it first try. Okay. Smooth run. Not bad. Try to do a speedrunning strat where you hit him as he jumps. Okay, just lost 2 masks for no reason, but that's okay. Failed champion is just gonna give us infinite soul. Literally a cheat code. One thing I'm starting to realize about live streaming is having conversations is actually difficult. Not just because I am incapable of social communication, but also because there is a delay when you like talk. So when someone sends you a message, you're gonna have to perfectly predict when that message is gonna come up and like have a properly timed answer. Bro, controller isn't working as it's supposed to. Just lost 3 masks for no reason. So I just said something that is completely unexplainable, so we're gonna ignore the fact that I tried to explain it, and I'm gonna say it again. Whenever you try to have a conversation, because there's a lot of delay between you talking and between the viewer sending the message, the conversation will seem hella awkward from a third point of view. Since you're gonna be answering the question, you know, I mean that's like the job of the streamer. And then when you try to ask the other guy a question, he would have already like made up a response for your answer. So the one who's gonna be continuing the conversation will be... Did I just do that? Yes, I did. Perfect dodge, perfect dodge. Perfect maneuvering. Perfect maneuvering. Perfect maneuvering. Okay, that move was unnecessary. But perfect maneuvering, guys. Perfect maneuvering. Okay, we're gonna apply the positive mindset that we've been building up so far, okay? We're not giving up on the positive mindset. We're gonna beat this attempt, okay? We're gonna first try the absolute radiance, okay? Make sure I don't get attacked for no reason. Use masks just because I'm too close. Okay. Just lost masks for no reason. That's okay. I think I'm gonna increase the volume a little. It's seeming kind of low. Audio. I think this works. It's also probably because I lowered it actually from the PlayStation itself, so yeah. I guess. So this is the one that I'm talking about, this mini boss. I just don't like it. Same thing with this cauldron. Like, the only reason I'm not complaining that much about this boss, however, is because it's actually giving me health. I mean, at least it's useful. You know? At least there is some utility to it. That is giving you soul to heal up. But as for the other bosses, they're just a waste of time. They're not challenging, but they're also not free. Always messing up that dodge. Hold on, elite positioning for speedrun. Elite positioning for speedruns. That was too close. That was way too close. Why was that so close? I say as I was literally inside of their hitbox for 99% of the fight. I should also work on me not talking whenever I'm in an intense situation. Like, yes, I am in an intense situation, but I also need to talk. I feel like the retention rate of the audience is much more important than me winning, you know? Okay. Okay, nice. That was also a smooth run. That was a smooth run. Hold on. Okay. Soul Tyrant. Oh, I mean Soul... forgot whose name. What his name was. The Soul Boss. That was very quick. I like that. The faster this goes, the better for my sanity this will be. And for your sanity as well. I mean, I don't think situations where violence is a tolerable reaction. Hold on, my controller is kind of dirty for some reason. There we go. Accidentally clicks quit to menu. Why is it on quit to menu? Okay. I was about to say. What is this game doing? Now we heal up. So the next boss, Sisters of Battle. Okay, I'm getting annihilated for no reason. Getting annihilated for no reason. Okay. 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 So what I might need from this guy is to give me space to heal up. That's all I need. Okay, that was a terrible heal. That's on me. Much better. We're carefully healing up, slowly but surely. Trying not to kill it so that I can get as many masks as possible. Okay, that's the maximum that I can get. Gonna have to clutch up here. Why did I dash into that? That was a terrible dash. Terrible dodge. I mean jump or positioning. I don't know what to call that. That isn't good. I had made a huge blunder. That was not good positioning. That wasn't a good attempt at all. But I feel like one of them was about to die. I also got a little greedy. I did some double attacks here and then. Here and there. Here and there. Okay. Is this a good sign? Probably. This is gonna be it. This is gonna be it. We're gonna win this one. We're gonna win this one, okay? I'm just gonna have to wait until this guy just moves here. And then we're gonna Chillax. There we go. Hitless. So 25 minutes into the stream, we're doing pretty good, I think. Speedrun strat. We hit him mid-jump. We hit him mid-air. Okay, hold on. Let's do this. Heal up. Do this again. Get some, you know what I'm saying. Soul from him, and there we go. He's done. We got 3 attacks from that thing. Hitsless so far. We got hitsless run ongoing. We got a hitsless run going, guys. And the hitless run was broken by hornets, but that's okay. Because that was an intentional hit, okay? That was an intentional hit. Trust me. Now we're gonna fight against one of the most annoying bosses in the Pantheon, which is this guy. I don't know why I was letting him hit me this many times. Okay. I forgot that you really don't need to do anything to fight him. Why is he suddenly aggressive though? How did that hit me? Ow! I was physically not there. Okay. Somehow still got hit. That doesn't even matter since we just killed Dunk Defender every time he comes up, bro. It's too easy. Soul Warrior. Okay, so that's his name. How did that hit? Now, to be fair, I did actually get hit by that, like, fairly. I wonder if that's what happened to him in the actual, like, story. Because I never progressed his mission. I don't like that some of the bosses hits actually land on you even after they're dead. I feel like that shouldn't be possible. Just like how they did with Hive Warrior, where they made the skill where the bees just start coming up at you, disappear. Nice. Top 10 respect moments. So that's what got me killed against Gorb. I was moving too much. I thought I was like... I activated my fighting mode against this guy, against Gorb, where I was supposed to actually play it much more safe. I mean, even against this guy, you want to play it safe. Do the swords go off the moment he makes that sound? Because I feel like if that's the case, that makes predicting him way easier. Just let me kill you! Thank you. That took way too long. That was way too close. Actually, that was close by regular measures, but that wasn't even close, okay? That wasn't even close. That was just another Tuesday for me. That was just another Tuesday for me. Soul Master. So this guy's lore is basically him using people as their bodies. I really don't know. Forgot. Basically got in beef with the Pale King because of his practices. Oh, easy. That was a pretty smooth run, all things considered. I'm just gonna not make the same mistake that I did with the previous boss, where I just... Kinda wanna lower both of their healths at the same time, since that gives me higher chances of like killing them without taking too long. I almost died there. Almost died there. But we're okay. We're okay. I took unnecessary damage, but we're okay. We're just gonna get all of that health back from this guy. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. We need just one more heal and we're good. Okay, I think we're good now. Well, one extra heal will be nice actually. So let's play it safe till he does the downward whirl spin. So we can now heal safely without a care in the world. And we're chilling. All that's left is we do Sisters of Battle. I got too greedy. That's okay. I don't know what I was doing there. I don't know how that hits me. I don't know how that hit me, but that's okay. We're still gonna win. We're still gonna win. Gonna fight that 1 in a million chance. Okay. Gotta be... Okay, why am I taking damage now? Are they joking? Why didn't I dash? I was waiting for them to do the thing where I can have some space to heal up. I was playing it too passively. And that's really unfortunate. Okay, hold on. Why is my performance actually terrible? There we go. I was like, there's no way it's gonna hit me from here. Okay. I don't think it even needs to hit me if I'm just gonna walk straight into the spikes. What am I even doing right now? I'm still thinking about that death with Sisters of Battle. It's not that I even struggle with them. I feel like I'm not in the zone yet. I think I'm warmed up now though. Gonna beat them next time. Excuse me. I wonder if that's gonna hit me. Okay. Intentional hit, intentional hit. We're still on hit list. We're still on hit list. That was an intentional hit. Sheet seat. She cannot hit me. She cannot hit me. I don't know why I'm saying that. This boss is still easy. Can kill it without dashing, without double jumps, without shadow dash. Easily. Did I just do that? Yes. I had to go to the other side. Okay. Okay. Just gonna do this pogo, gonna end this boss quickly. I don't really wanna spend too much time on him. Still getting hit by Dunk Defender. Oh, speedrunning strat, speedrunning strat, speedrunning strat, speedrunning strat, speedrunning strat. That was a speedrunning strat, the first one to do it. 100% the first one to do it. So next one is gonna be these guys. Okay. Not the smoothest run, but I don't need a smooth run to beat him. Just put myself in the worst possible position, but that's okay. Yes, sir. That isn't good. Perfect dodge.
Pinner.
Top 10 respect moments. Okay, I walked right into that, but that's okay. He's much more accurate. He's much more accurate, but that's okay. That's okay. We're just gonna do this. We're just gonna do this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Too easy. Too easy. He's predictable. Okay. I just lost too many hearts matches, but that's okay. That's okay. We just need to heal up by far. Crystal Guardian's gonna give us all the soul we need to heal up, okay? He's just a chill guy. He's just gonna give us the soul that we need. He's just chill like that. Then we're gonna get more from Soul Master, because this is the Soul Master, of course. Thought he was gonna do the fireball attack. Now excuse me for a moment, this might be anticlimactic, but I'm gonna have to take a rest real quick. Just a 2 minute rest, not even 5 minutes actually. Just gonna pause the broadcast real quick. Just gonna do a quick little pause and be right back. You know what would be what would have been really funny? For some reason, a big streamer has decided to raid my stream, and then they find out that I've actually taken a pause for like 5 minutes, and I've just missed out on gaining 10,000 views worth of clout because I decided to take a brief pause. That's gonna be really funny. I mean, funny for like the outside viewer. Definitely not funny for me. I can say that for sure. I'm just gonna need to heal up. Somehow that hits me. Excuse me. Man, I need to watch out for my manners. Just go away. Just go away. All right. Ooh, that was close. That was way too close. But we're fine. We're fine. And yes, I literally need every single mask that I can possibly gather. That was close. That was too close. Okay, we're good. We're good. I think we're good. Okay, we're good. We're good. We have souls to spare and we can finally fight at equal ground. Let's go. We're just gonna beat this. We're just gonna beat this. Watch as I absolutely annihilate this boss from top to bottom because they legit cannot comprehend my skill level. This boss just doesn't have the comprehension level to take care of me, okay? Did you see that pogo? Did you see that iron pogo? That is a top tier skill display from me. Do you see this positioning? I'm playing them like a fiddle. Literally like a fiddle. Look at that. Look at that. They can't do anything. They can't do anything. One of them already died. One of them already died. What are they gonna do about it? What are they gonna do about it? Nothing. They can't do anything. Look, look, look. They're already dead. They're already dead. They just don't know it yet. They just don't know it yet. Look at that. Look at that. I'm not even clip farming when I died. I was just warming up. I was literally warming up. Actually, that doesn't sound good. I was clip farming when I was losing. I was clip farming when I was losing. I was legit just clip farming when I lost to them twice in this day. Okay? I was just clip farming. Now we get to chill. I feel like it would be a good idea to just get back my soul. And what I mean by that is I'm just gonna do this and use the shaman stone. Then I'm gonna get spell twister. Spell twister. I'm gonna get spell twister so that I can get some extra spells. Am I cooking? I feel like I'm not cooking at all. Yeah, we're just gonna go pure nail. Is that heavy blow? Yeah, that is heavy blow. This is long nail, mark of prime, that's all we need. Sometimes you can just read him like a book, sometimes you can't even read him as if he's like the most complex piece of literature out there. Okay, why am I losing my lives to this literally stationary boss? Broken vessel, broken vessel. Broken vessel, I'm gonna need you to just stop existing, okay? That's what I'm gonna need you to do. Give me that. There we go. So what's the next boss? What's the next boss? Oh, too easy. I'm reading him like a fiddle now. I'm reading him like a fiddle. Look at that. Look at that. Hitless. Hitless. This is just the run. This is gonna be the run. Positive mindset, guys. Remember, positive mindset.
Yes.
Paintmaster Shio. More like loser. Okay, we're just gonna heal up here. Thank you. Just gonna heal up, and we're just gonna get all our heals back, gonna get all our masks back, and then we're going to do a top 10 respects moment. Okay, we're going to do a top 10 respects moment. We're gonna get our soul back as well here. We're gonna bench because that's absolutely useless, but it gives me much more confidence for the next boss. And then we're going to just annihilate Hive Knight from planet Earth. I somehow was not able to dodge that. There we go. Elder Who. I was gonna make a joke, but I feel like 1,000 people have already made that joke, so I decided to not do that. I like to remain as a unique human. Or stay in the delusion, or like support the delusion that I am still a unique human, even though I'm not. Probably my thoughts have been parroted like by a million other like me. It's like to keep that delusion up, you know? It's better than nothing. Come on, I want to heal up. I like how they change the enemies that he spawns as if that's gonna make a difference. I feel like it would make a difference if you just have a terrible skill issue, which I don't, so I can't really... I don't really see the difference in actual difficulty, so there's that. The nail really makes a difference, that's for sure. We're not gonna let him go back to the roof. Just gonna annihilate him here and there. Right then and there. We're gonna dash, we're gonna bait him into coming here, and then we're going to... Okay. That wasn't part of the script. That wasn't part of the script. Why are you doing this? I think the next boss isn't gonna be difficult. Okay. It was Trope Master Grim. Definitely one of the more difficult bosses here, but like he becomes more bearable, I think, if you like familiarize yourself with his skill or attack pattern. Like this is the freest two-piece hit you can ever have if you have like a long nail. I'm just abusing that double jump. Sometimes has a random drop for these fireballs, I think. I wonder if that does extra damage, or am I actually lowering the amount of damage that I'm... or could have been able to get had I attacked him normally. Why did I do that? Literally no one in the history of speedrunning or like history of playing this game properly has jumped over Grim when he did that attack. Or dodged to the side when he does his own drill attack. So now we're going to attack him once here. He's gonna be very low on health, and then we're gonna kill him here. Too easy. Gonna heal up here. Is there gonna be a boss? Well, of course there's gonna be a boss, but is there gonna be like a special boss? Sleeping God, we can barely feel thy presence amongst the green left behind. What strength thee once possessed fades beyond time and tune. Okay, so we're gonna fight against Watcher Knights. Terribly timed dodges. Lore accurate ratio strikes again. There we go, smooth run. Very smooth run. That was a very smooth run. Now we just need to kill this guy quickly, and then we'll have enough health to not care about the next boss. Okay. If only I had enough time to heal up. I have enough time to heal up. It doesn't even matter. I have enough time to heal up. Okay, so now I'm going to wait for the perfect dodges. And I somehow messed that up. Now I can't even make use. Okay. It should be dead by now. What do you mean? Why am I losing? Why am I losing masks like it's a Tuesday? Why am I losing masks like it's a Tuesday? Why am I losing this many masks? Okay, I'm done. 3 masks, but that's okay. We're just gonna annihilate the next boss. Okay, we're just gonna annihilate the next boss. I pray to God it's not Zod the Almighty. I just pray to God it's not the case. It's a worse one. For some reason that thing does. Just gonna have to pray. Oh, why do I keep getting hit by that? Why do I keep getting hit by that? Okay. Why am I getting hit by that? Perfect dodge. Okay, never mind. Wasted heal. But that's okay. We're just gonna win. We're just gonna win. I just got hit again. I just got hit again. I just got hit. We're barely surviving, but that's okay. That's okay. Gotta heal up. Gotta heal up. We're making it. We're making it. We're making it. 3 masks. 3 masks. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That isn't a good combination. I'm gonna have to practice that guy again. Okay, great snail sage slide. I think he was on the bottom floor, but I'm just gonna check this floor since he could be here. There we go. Kinda wanna know how you dodged his whirlwind attack. Yeah, that attack. Like, do you just go above him? I feel like you just go above him. Top 10 respect moment. I should also practice the jellyfish fight, surprisingly. I mean, the first time I beat it, I just let the guy do his job. And that works enough. That was like well enough for me. I guess we're just gonna have to do it again. So I want to know how much is left until I finish this. Okay. So we're at Great Snail Sage Sly. That means that's the third Pantheon, right? So if that's the third Pantheon, that means we just need to do the fourth one and then we're good, right? So defeat 42 bosses. So I'm at the 35th, so I don't have much left. After that, I'm gonna have to fight Hornet. Apparently there's a different version for Hornet. I'm gonna then have to fight Enraged Guardian, Lost Can, nothing special, No Eyes, Traitor Lord, White Defender, not too difficult. Gonna have to then fight Soul Tyrant, Marakoth, Great Prince Zote. Then Failed Champion, Nightmare King Grim, Hot Spring, Pure Vest. I'm just reading the entire list. Doesn't. Why am I reading Hot Spring? So I have 15 stages left. That's what matters. 3 of them are basically redundant or just wrist or gap stages. So yeah, we're not that far away from actually beating this. We're past the halfway point, at the very least. So we need to beat 12 more bosses and then we get to Absolute Radiance. One of them is actually quite difficult. I think Marakoth is also gonna be a challenge because some people said he is difficult since his arena doesn't have actual ground. You just need to traverse platforms. I think that's gonna be a hella awkward to fight him. Like Marakoth already you already need a lot of space to navigate through Marakoth's attacks. Then you add the arena into the equation. Suddenly he's difficult. I feel like that's how he was intended to be fought though. Because if you have your nail upgraded and then you go to fight Marakoth in like the base game, he's not gonna be that much of a challenge. You're just gonna have to spam your nail and that's it. Like you can easily avoid his swords. But if you fight him with like just platforms only and you can't touch the ground, that's a different case. Now you're gonna have to really try to dodge him. Folded under zero pressure. That's okay because we just win. We just win these. Somehow took damage. Then we're gonna nail this guy into oblivion. I just got hit by that. That is insane. Look at this guy, thinking he won. You're dead. Very easy. Alright, let's do the usual, you know what I did today. So today I actually woke up early, at the staggering early time of 7:30. Yeah, I know, I'm very productive. Now if you want to ask the secret for that, it is essentially using only one alarm at a time, actually. If you use too many alarms, you're just going to give your mind the... I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to you. You're irrelevant to the story. So like I was saying, if you want to actually wake up early, you don't want to use too many alarms. You just want to use one. Because you're gonna allow your mind the thought that, oh, if you just don't wake up at this time, you're just gonna wake up at the other time. Since you know you have so many alarms, might as well just take some more rest. But this is the trap that everyone falls into. And what I mean by everyone is everyone in my imagination that I just made up right now. Why is this actually intense? Why was he being aggressive this time? Was he too eager to listen to my advice on how to wake up early? I figured out the meta. I figured out the... Okay, never mind. I thought I figured out the meta, but I didn't. Thank you. Now after waking up early, you know, after sharing my advice with you guys on how to wake up early, I feel like I just did a mistake when telling this story. It's okay. So after waking up early, I went ahead and did my usual transportation routine and went to my university where I take my Turkish lessons. I had a productive lesson where we did a lot of writing. We wrote about what do you prefer, living in a city or living in a village, right? So very interesting topics actually, you guys should have tuned in. And after acing the exam, or I mean the writing exercise, I have returned to my humble abode. Which is my home. I'm taking too much damage. Yeah, so. So we're chilling now. Yeah, and I've returned to my humble abode where I started going through my phone and did my usual scrolling session. I mean, how would you guys know? They're not even like living in the same house as me. But you guys know, Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that? That's basically perfect dodging and hitting. I just wasted the heal, but that's okay. We learn from our mistakes. You really feel stupid when he pulls off a double way attack on you with those swords. Now imagine Marakoth, a boss that is much quicker than this guy and less forgiving than him. With more variety of a moveset in his arsenal. And with an even more unforgiving arena. I don't even know what why I'm saying that Marakoth is gonna be difficult, when I always say that he's actually one of the easier ones in Pantheon of the Knights. Excuse me. Oh, free damage, free damage, free damage, free damage, free damage. Thank you. That was the best RNG. Speedrunning strategy. Speedrunning strategy. Speedrunning strategy. Albeit it's not hitless, but it definitely worked. Well, that's... I saw that from a mile away, but what can you do when you're healing up? Like... One thing I've also came to realize as I stream is that my storytelling needs a lot of work. Now, I'm not in a way like saying I'm really terrible and I can never actually improve in my storytelling. However, I cannot ignore the fact that I'm struggling to just recall simple stories from today, you know? Like there is clearly a gap in my storytelling skills. And that gap is becoming more and more apparent the longer I talk. I feel like at some point I need to actually start learning it, start to learn how to, not at some point, I'm really interested in how a person can learn improvements in his storytelling, or like commentary in general. Like you see these big streamers. Suddenly my accent changed. What accent is that? Seems really familiar. Sounds really familiar. But anyways, when you see these big streamers like talk quickly, right? And they make these clever comments. Well, not clever, but like comments that seem so mundane to us. Like seem so normal, but like when you try to make them on the fly, it's very difficult to do, and consistently as well, without it being too awkward or like forced. Where's the next monster? Open this one. Somehow hit. That's okay. At the of course practice makes perfect, but also when you do thing a lot of time, you do one thing a lot of times, hard work alone isn't gonna cut it, you know. There needs to be an actual process where of your practice, like something where you know what you're doing, you know. Like something like a detail that you keep focusing on, or a certain technique or way of thinking while you're commenting. But talking about commentary as you do commentary is so meta for me right now. I mean, what can I do? Why did I jump there? Top 10 respect moments. There we go. I heard that pre-update, like the new update that they made in Hollow Knight, the bees like stick around even after you kill him, so you can't even heal up. After literally fighting that guy, you can't heal up. So you're gonna have to go to the next boss with like little to no help. And you can even die actually. Now to be fair, he is kind of easy, so I guess they could have gotten away with it, but it's still a good improvement of quality of life, you know. What I found is the best strategy against these guys to not let any of them live for too long. Just kill them too quick enough where they can't cause you any damage. Especially the ones that turn around. Long nail helps you a lot with that. Like you can clear them all out easily with long nail. And in a quick fashion as well. I really don't like it when that guy just starts jumping around when I just jump as well. Like, why are you jumping? You're not supposed to do that. And sometimes he also jumps at you when this guy dies. And suddenly you wasted a heal. Top 10 respect moments. Give me that extra damage, thank you. Okay, I just wasted that heal, but that's okay. Apparently even this does double damage against his dream version, which is crazy. Why did I do that? Why did I try jumping? Perfect maneuvering. After fighting pure vessel, dodging these attacks isn't really that difficult, since I've already dealt with much higher stakes. But then again, Nightmare King Grim is gonna also pull off these stakes, if not higher, because it's much quicker. Almost got hit by that. That's okay. Why did I do that? Thought it was a double. So we're gonna do a triple heal. Then we're gonna kill him. Easy peasy. So the next one is gonna be the jellyfish guy. Right? This time I'm actually gonna use my head. Oh, Watcher Knights. Still the same thing. These guys are easy. Thank you, PlayStation controller. We were able to get 3 heals off of that. The next one is the jellyfish. Oh, that is not good. That's not good for me at all. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this at all. Perfect dodges, perfect dodges. How did that not? Okay, whatever. I mean, like, I guess it's like I just guess that's possible. Oh, you got to be kidding me. Oh, you got to be kidding me. I get... Look at this. Look at this. Top 10. Top 10 moment right there. So now I'm gonna heal up before I get to this arena. Oh my god. I'm getting annihilated. I'm getting annihilated. Okay. I think this is it, guys. I think this is it. I think this is it. I got annihilated. This is because I haven't employed the positive mindset. Real proof that the positive mindset actually makes a difference. When I had that positive mindset, I had less masks and I still was able to defeat him. No, I say that, but like for some reason I didn't apply it, so I mean, like, if I knew that, I shouldn't be applying it. Hold on, I'm gonna use these guys to pogo off of them and do a... See? We're learning. Why was he aiming to the other side? It's okay, we're still one. Give me the soul, please. Okay, never mind. I guess he can't really give me that soul, can't he? However, if I do this, I can do this, and then do that, and then get full mass, okay? What dreams we share. interesting dialogue. Interesting dialogue. I literally intruded inside her mind. I literally just read her mind. Oh my god, why is he always like this? He just likes to get close to you whenever you're healing. Why are you like this? You're not even that difficult, just let me kill you. There we go. Here's what's up. We're going to do a speedrunning technique. That did not work out on. Excuse me. Can I do this boss hitless? Probably. Not probably, I did do this boss hitless, but... Then again, he's not even a mini-boss, he's not even a boss, he's just a mini-boss. I wouldn't even consider him as a mini-boss as well. He's just that useless. So now we're gonna fight against the oral. The oral, yes, oral nail master. Forget that you need to dash the moment he does that animation every time. Yeah, so I thought when you do Descend in Dark you get like invulnerability and stuff. I guess that's not the case. Might as well just give up. Top 10 respects moment. Top 10 respects moment. So how many attempts so far in Pantheon of Hollowness? Who's keeping count? I mean, clearly not me. So let's say we are still at the second attempt. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. That was such a miserable dodge. I wonder how he... Okay, he turned on aimbot. He turned on aimbot. He turned on aimbot. Why does he have aimbot suddenly? Why does he have aimbot? Why does he have aimbot? He keeps doing it again. He... What is going on? This is not going the way I expected it to go since I started. Now, to be fair, I am making some mistakes that are just the cause of me not thinking too much about my movements, but even then, the bosses shouldn't be this. The bosses shouldn't be this difficult for me at this point in the game. Especially with Unbreakable Strength, Long Nail, and Mark of Pride. Do they watch us struggle? Who are they? The players? Now the trick to these guys is that if you let them get to your head, you're just gonna lose. I say as if they are sentient beings, but they're not. They're just programmed. That still hits me somehow, but we take the win. The next bosses aren't even that difficult. Doma, right. There we go. I decided to do a double teleport. It would have been really funny if that fireball hits me right at the end. The clip farming would have been immaculate at that moment. Okay. Somehow got hit by his most predictable attack. That's okay.
Yes.
Just gonna focus on the guy that turns around a lot. I feel like this is the actual threat, this entire boss fight. Oh man, that was a good slash.
Winner.
Yo bro, I just caught your stream, can't stay long. I saw you dropped a follow. I wanna support your stream. He has about 60k makes serious bank. He helps him grow with real views, active shatters. A lot of fans will play. If you're serious about growth, on this gun, tell him Crown sent you. Growth starts when you take. Why do like half the shatters, like 90% of the shatters that I see, talk like they're bots? Now of course it's because they're bots, but I didn't know Twitch had this huge problem with bots, you know? Tell him crown. I wonder how many people be falling for these scams. Maybe you're legit, I guess, but like, you couldn't have sounded this more suspicious than what's already written. Like, I mean, it's good that if this is a scam, it's good that it's actually obvious, since you kind of do want scammers not to have an idea on how to make a convincing one. I feel like that's just in the benefits of everyone. You don't want the scammers to have convincing abilities or convincing way of talk, speech. But hey, I appreciate the follow. Hey, we're gonna take whatever we get, wherever we get. Watch this perfect dodging session. That somehow hits me because these guys have aimbot. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Just gotta do this. Just gotta do this. Just gotta. Okay, no, easy. See that pogo? See that pogo? See that pogo? See that pogo? See this positioning? Do you guys see this positioning? This level of elite positioning? This is just pure skill. This is pure masterwork at hand, okay? A masterclass at work. Look at that. I baited him to come there so that I can get a full two-piece on him. Same thing here. There is levels to this, okay? There's levels to this. You can't just come around and fight this boss, fight these guys, and do these types of movements without having levels to this. And look at that. I even pogoed off of... You just can't do that. You just can't. Gonna do a triple heal. Somehow that hit. Somehow that hit me, but that's okay. That's okay. Because he's already dead. He's already dead. Doesn't even matter. So from what I understand when it comes to hollowness, to Pantheon hollowness, is that it brings up all the bosses and some of them gets incredibly boosted. Like apparently Hornut. Bro, I couldn't have spelled that. I couldn't have spelled that in the worst way. What was that? So apparently Hornet is one of the bosses that get boosted, and not just Hornets. I think there were also other bosses that got boosted by it, like the one like Gorb and the floating bosses that throw things at you. Oh, I didn't do top 10 respects moments. See, I am still at the casual level. I'm gonna reach the expert level, but I'm still at the casual level of commentary. I need to be able to do commentary as I am fighting for my life. Like, I need to have that level of multitasking capability. If I don't, how am I even gonna be able to be a good streamer? Like, come on now. My multitasking capability while commenting should be just elite. Okay, well that were, bro. Those dodges were not that good. I can tell you guys that much. I wasted a lot of masks there. That's okay. I don't like how my controller is turning into areas that I didn't point at. Should probably inspect it for stick drift, but that's okay. Give me that. Actually, let me just do a quick little fix. Let's do options just in case I somehow click quit to menu and reset this whole process, which I don't want to happen. Okay, let's do continue now. So stick drift should be fixed now by doing this epic life hack. I'm still making the same mistake, but that's okay. We're still learning. We're still learning. There's always new things to learn. There's always new things to learn, except this time. There we go. So we got a double heal. Before we got to Grim. Unfortunately, we couldn't get there in time. So we lost Mask. That's okay, we're just going to do this. And then as he does his downward spike attack, we're going to bait him into leaving himself open, which will give us an extra attack. And then he's gonna do this, where he launches a dragon at me and then turns into a huge balloon. Then I'm just going to easily dodge his attacks and parry him into oblivion as he corners himself and gives me the upper hand in positioning. Then I'm going to keep a close distance as he throws these mini spirit bombs, excuse me. Then I'm going to just do this, and then he's not going to be able to do anything about it. And then I'm going to do this again. And then I'm going to take a risk. I'm going to take a risk. We're going to take a risk. We're going to take a risk. We're going to take a bigger risk. We're going to do this. Why? Because we can't do it. We just can't do it. What is he going to do about it? What is he going to do about it? We're just going to cut all of this battle into a 1-minute session. And then we're going to get to the next one. And we're not going to waste any time because I'm already 2 hours and a quarter, 2 hours and 15 minutes into this Pantheon already. And I can't really waste any more time. And then we're gonna fight this jellyfish. The jellyfish in which I will literally, and I always forget it's the Watcher Knights. I legit always forget it's the Watcher Knights. I always forget it's the Watcher Knights, bro. Like, I legit always forget it's the Watcher Knights. I should start dashing away, actually. I shouldn't be dashing forward. Like this. This basically is free game. But here I can't really dash away since I'm literally cornered. I somehow lost a mask there, but that's okay. We have full masks before the jellyfish. I feel like we have a chance here. Of course it's gonna use the infamous attack where you cannot dodge. I mean, I guess, like, what am I supposed to do? I thought that was gonna work. I legit thought that was gonna work somehow. And we actually have a fighting chance. We actually have a fighting chance now. Hold on. I was trying to speedrun this. Not speedrun this, but like cheese him in a way. I can't really do any speedrun. We're just gonna trust the process here. We're just gonna trust the process. We're just gonna annihilate him before he even gets to the final stages. Okay. Why did I do a forward attack? But that's okay. We're just gonna. He's gonna die. I can see his weakness. I told you, I can see it already. We're just gonna win now. We have 6 masks. That's more than enough. We're just gonna annihilate this boss now. Now, I'd like to... And I die! That's so terrible. I started making random sound effects. I feel like my winning condition is that I have full masks. Before a great male sage slime. There we go. Easy skip. Hello. Welcome. I'm doing good. How are you? Ellen Jean. How? Is it like Eileen or Jean? I'm probably butchering the name. Apologies. Elena. Okay, Elena. Okay. Yeah, it's going good. Thank you for asking. Though, in terms of like actual combat, it's not doing that good. You know, I've been dying a couple of times. Pretty good. So, pretty good like... like really good? Or just pretty good? Are you new on streaming? Yes, I'm relatively new. I'm relatively new. Like I did 7 streams. Well, big dreams, I wouldn't say, but I do have some expectations, I guess. By the way, I'm also streaming. Oh, that's really good. For how long you've been streaming? Go. I'd say go. Definitely go. I'd like to have some good amount of subscribers. I'd like to have some a community at least. I feel like that should be like more than enough for me because I like streaming. 8 years. 8 years, okay. It would be nice if you share with me some tips. I really need some tips here. I mean, if you want to, I'm not gonna pressure you into anything. Oh, really? Oh, I hope everything is going... It's pretty good. It's pretty good there, you know? Like, is it a huge family issue, or you've been so far been able to handle it well? Okay, we're just going to... Huge clutch, huge clutch. Hey, thank you. We juniors really need this help, actually. Like, having at least one person for like 5 minutes is all we need to keep going. Texas. That's nice. I've actually had another follower, apparently, someone who tuned in to like support me, and he's from Texas. She's from Texas as well. Oh, thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. Hey, now I got 5 followers. I got something to celebrate for today. Bro, you just chatting already improved my mood. I can just go on like streaming without anyone talking here for like a week straight. You know? So for you to do a follow, that's really kind of you. Thanks. Okay, we're just gonna annihilate this thing real quick. As I got like a huge power boost from a new follower. We just got a huge power boost because of this follow. We're just going to do a hitless run. If you want to achieve your expectation, maybe I'll be able to help you in that case. Well, I think you following me is already helping me. Like, there's nothing more needed. Like, you already followed me, you already like chatted with me, having conversation with me. That's already great support.
Yes.
So I really appreciate it. Okay. Now I just feel invincible, okay? You just dropped me a follow, I just feel invincible. Watch me, I'm just gonna do this hitless, okay? I'm just gonna do this hitless. Already my dreams have been destroyed. But that's okay. Oh, that's really nice. I really can't actually join Discord, unfortunately, here in Turkey. Discord is blocked.
Finna.
Hold on, actually, let me just drop you a follow, Elena. Oh no. Yeah, I hope that isn't really a big deal. Yes, I'm in Turkey. So if you don't mind me asking, I just want to know, so you're American, right? You're from Texas. We just ask ourselves the same question. Yes, I'm from Algeria actually, and then I went to Turkey. Algeria is like in north of Africa. Oh, look at that, just amazing. I'm just destroying this guy. He can't even hit me. He can't even hit me. Look at that, hitless run, hitless run, hitless run. He can't do anything. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Annihilated, annihilated already. That's really good. You said also you're really good. So you're like a professional Hollow Knight player, or at least like you know how to play the game. Why the... Oh, FPS games. Okay. What type of FPS games do you enjoy? Me personally, I tried playing FPS games, but I usually tell people I don't really like playing them, but in actuality, I'm just not really good at FPS games. What's your expectations, if you don't mind? I'm just gonna have to pull off a shameless plug here. I have a YouTube channel. There's like a video called Intro. I wrote there like my kind of goals there. I wrote them like in a notepad and I like discussed them. But if you don't really want to see the video, it's basically me wanting to have 1,000 subscribers. I like to have like a community and starting to stream over at Twitch and YouTube at the same time. And yeah, that's basically it. I also wanted to do weekly upload if I'm not wrong, but clearly I'm not capable of doing that yet. But I think streaming so far has been helping me get into the rhythm of content creation. Oh, Cyberpunk, PUBG, also Valorant. So you're competitive. A lot of people, by the way, play PUBG in Algeria. It's actually way more popular than Valorant or any like other shooter game. Since a lot of people don't have PCs, so they opt more for like for mobile games. Oh really? Thank you. What are they? I'm gonna use them all. We need all the tips. to get as much clout as possible? Or are they in-game related? I got greedy there. I deserve that. Should try professional displays. What are professional displays? First time I heard about that. You can start from logo and banner. So basically stuff that relate to brand, things like that. Basically every streamer has that. Damn, so I'm really missing out on those professional displays, aren't I? Okay. Okay. And these are like I make them by my hand, essentially. Like I just start doing some Photoshop work. Okay, that's gonna be the first wall for me since my Photoshop capabilities aren't really that good. Hold on, we're destroying battle sisters easily. We don't even need to think about them to kill them. I didn't even need to focus. I didn't even need to focus. I didn't even need to focus. Yeah, I see. You're definitely right. Like literally every streamer that I can think of has this type of stuff. Like at least one form of professional display. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need those. Damn. Like the more I really think about it, the more I realize like really professional displays are everywhere. So they do affect like growth and things like that. Like maybe that like subconsciously attracts them viewers. Okay. I thought that I can just go ahead and like go without these types of fancy equipment. If you don't mind, I can connect. I don't mind. I mean that won't be a problem, but if there is a price included, I don't think I'm gonna be able to deliver on that side of stuff. Okay, so what are his prices? Perfect dodge, perfect dodge. Okay. Almost perfect dodge, almost perfect dodge. Can I have your Instagram? Oh no, sorry. I don't really actually have Instagram. I don't run a lot of social media. I have my own TikTok, which is connected to the Twitch, and my YouTube channel, which is already connected to Twitch as well, and this Twitch. Well, I don't really know. The only thing that comes to my mind is WhatsApp, but I don't really share my WhatsApp. That's basically only family. Ooh, double kill. Satisfying. I did that hitless as well. If you look at that. Yeah, Instagram definitely sounded like the best way to communicate, but I don't even run that. No, I get it. Almost everyone asks me for my Instagram only for me to tell them that I don't have it. Should probably consider making Instagram. It's also a good way to promote my channel. Hitless, we're doing this hitless. Only got hit once by this guy, but this is still hitless because that was intentional. Not even privacy concerns. Yeah, like I was saying, not even privacy concerns, but I just like to keep that purely for my family. Don't want to have any form of business in there. Ooh, pure dodge. Sorry if you got disappointed, my man. Or Elena, actually. Don't know if that's a he. I don't know if that's a he or a she. I apologize. English isn't my first language. So this one's gonna come to life and we're just gonna annihilate him. That's the thing, I had a Discord account, right? Well, I still have a Discord account, but I can't access it. Turkey basically decided to block it, and now the only way I can use it is through a laptop, and I don't have a laptop in the house. A laptop or a PC. Mobile phone is out of the question because we just can't use it, it's blocked in Play Store. Turkey has blocked a lot of useful apps for like content creation. Okay. I just don't like this boss fight at all. It's pointless. Perfect. Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me pause this. That's all I can do. Then I only suggested it because I thought it will help you out. No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I do need to have a Discord for like live streaming and such. It's really important. But can't really do anything when the government doesn't allow you to do it. I'm losing too much. I'm losing too much. Okay. Yeah, see you, man. Take care. Thank you for tuning in. I don't even know what you do whenever he does that.
Do it. Oh, two bits.
Okay. Okay. Terrible performance. But hold on, positive mindset, guys. Positive mindset. So this is gonna be the last attempt, probably. I gotta check what the hour is. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the last attempt, depending. Like I got like 30 more minutes left in me before I like have to go. Immediately failed. That's okay. That's okay. Speedrunning strat. We're just gonna be doing the patient strategy. We'll just be patient with our prey. So as you guys can see, we are doing absolute numbers. We already have 4 followers. And we're averaging 2 views per stream. This is just fantastic. I shouldn't be talking about the numbers a lot though. I shouldn't really be talking about that a lot. Sound like whenever someone starts scrolling, they will just hear, oh my god, we're doing so many numbers, and then the immediate first impression will be me being a scammer, which isn't the case at all. I have to be really careful with my first impressions. But even then, like there is no even then. There's just that fact. I would sound like a scammer if I were to continue talking like this. Oh my god, guys, I have 10,000 views right now. You guys should definitely drop a follow. I say as they drag me into the asylum prison. I think they say asylum, they don't even say asylum prison. Karara. First time she ever does that, by the way. First time she's ever that aggressive. Ediro. We're just gonna bully her. Little ghost, what dreams we share. We share no dreams. I'm doing a speedrunning strategy only used by the professionals, where I pogo off of him and immediately dodge his attacks. Look at that, look at that, look at that. He can't do anything. He just can't do anything. And we've already saved 10 minutes of our lifetime. Now look at this guy. He's just gonna be bullied into oblivion. He's just gonna be bullied into oblivion. He can't do anything. He just can't do anything. What is this? What is this? Hitless, 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 hitless. Guess the easiest boss ever, by the way. You know, I look at myself and I'm like, oh, this is impressive, right? This is a really impressive run I'm doing right here. And then I just remember someone doing Path of Pain without any dashes. I mean, I guess. Like there's levels to this. But this also teaches humility, you know? Because knowing that there's always someone better than you will always keep you on your toes. And that will cause further improvements. Already lost. Why was that close? I don't know. Why was that close? Top 10 respect moments. Top 10 respect moments. Why was that close? I don't understand. Now we're just gonna annihilate these guys into oblivion. Like, look at that. Predictable, predictable. You're predictable. You're just predictable. You're just predictable. Maybe that didn't go as well as I thought it would have went. What do we say, chat? Do we just keep going? I'm seeing a lot of yeses and a lot of nos. Okay. One at a time, guys. One at a time. Okay, we're just gonna do a poll real quick, okay? We're just gonna do a poll. So let's figure out how we do a poll here, okay? So we're going to predictions. Yes, we're going to this channel is not eligible for predictions, unfortunately. But I'm saying we're just gonna count them by hand, okay? The amount of people that are saying yes or no is huge. However, we're going to maintain order and count them one by one, okay? Yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. Okay, I'm seeing a lot of yeses. We're just gonna continue. We're just gonna continue. Speed on strat, speed on strat. Already dead, he's already dead, he's already dead, he's already dead. It's there's just no words for this. There's just no words for this. Okay, maybe there is some words for this. What was that performance? That performance was crazy. I feel like whenever someone clicks a Pantheon 5 run on Twitch live stream, they just expect a professional who kills bosses blindfolded without thinking and reciting the entire scripture, ancient history of the Ottoman Empire. I hope that sentence made sense because I don't think it did. That was my full blabbering abilities at work. Hold on, let's just take a real quick pause. Let's just take a quick pause. I don't think you guys will mind if I take a quick minute. Okay, we're just gonna continue the show. Not just, we're going to continue the show. I will display elite level of skill. Since I got a new follower today, huh? I'm just gonna display a new level of skill. Hitless. Hitless. See? Hitless. That was an intentional hit. This is still a hitless run. Excuse me. Still a hitless run, trust me. Do they watch us struggle? I don't know who you're talking about, but probably. I mean, like, struggle does sell a lot in the world of content creation, so they definitely watch us struggle. I think that's a no-brainer. I'm slowly losing my sanity as I do this bet. Just die. Why are you still alive? Like, I don't even want to fight you. I just want to get to the parts when I reach the jellyfish. Why are you... I don't want to fight you. Why? Why are you a boss? I don't understand. You're not even that special. You're legit just a reskin of the other bosses I meet later in this Pantheon. So now we get to the boss of all time. I mean, like, literally the boss of all time. Like, what else should I say? Doma, Doma. Then we're going to fight the boss that I've forgotten the name about, because there's literally 50 stages in this Pantheon. And I don't have the brain power to memorize them. I am so bored. My controller is behind my back. I am this bored. I am playing with the controller behind my back. I am this bored. The only thing keeping me sane right now is me streaming and having to actually communicate and socialize. Like, why am I doing? Why do I have to fight a giant cauldron with with spider legs? Why do I have to fight that? And what is it even spewing? Is this magma? Is this supposed to be magma? And that somehow even hit. And that somehow hit me.
Yes, oh.
Your Master Oro. Speedrunning strategy, 100% accuracy, 100% accuracy. Okay, the speedrunning strategy clearly makes a lot of difference in which I aura farm, as I stand in the middle, in between them, and absolutely annihilate them. The annihilation in question is me being literally destroyed by their attacks. Almost did it. Please just stay there, please. Please just stay there. Stay like this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Easy. Easy. I say as I was begging him to stay in the same position. I mean, by all means, that is easy, you know? Since he listened to my request. I somehow got hit by that. That's okay. We're gonna heal up. Gonna use this time to plan for the future, not for this battle. We're living in this moment, but not for too long, okay? Not for too long. We're gonna have to think about how we deal with this. Has certain attack patterns. One where it just moves towards you and does physical damage, because why not? I'm moving like a professional. I'm utilizing the change of direction to increase my DPS. Okay, we're gonna have to speed run this, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you. Gonna have to speed run this. My family is about to have iftar because it's Ramadan month, you know what I'm saying? And it wouldn't be polite, to say the least, to just delay that over a Hollow Knight Pantheon 5 stream. I do not think that will be appropriate, so we're gonna have to speed run this. Look at that, look at that. I will summon my strength to beat this as quick as possible so I can break my fast, okay? So we're going to beat this guy, then we're going to beat this guy, then we're going to beat this guy, we're going to beat this guy, we're just going to do this, and we're going to do that, we're gonna beat them to here, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, and we're gonna pogo off of him into a dash. Into a dash, into an... I'm just look at this. I'm just destroying them. Okay, they're destroying me now. But that's okay, okay? That's okay. Double kill? Double kill? Was that a double kill? I think that was a double kill. I could have died because I was stuck there, you know. Shouldn't have done that. Too easy, too easy, too easy. Now we heal up. It's just that easy, guys. It's just that easy. I don't really understand why it says 2 viewers even though I'm the only one viewing this stream. Oh, that's not good, that's not good, that's not good. That's not good! Okay. We clutched up, we clutched up. I will just heal up against this guy. too slow to dodge, so might as well just... Okay, when is he gonna get knocked down? Thank you. I'm gonna kill this guy. That was a terrible position by me. Okay, pretty smooth, pretty smooth. Only two masks lost.
Yes,
I'm losing too many masks for this guy. Top 10 respect moments.
Bam. Finden.
Okay. What's the next boss? We will deploy the positive mindset since this is the last stretch. Gonna employ the positive mindset here. Hive Knight. There we go. Positive mindset is working. We gotta rush this, guys. We gotta rush this. We annihilated him. We annihilated him. We annihilated him. Look at that, look at that. Record time, I think. Now the collector. There we go. What was that? That was worth. That was sub 50. Sub 50. I'm just gonna do this. Just gonna do this. Why is it still alive? Speedrunning strategy. I learned that from like the top 0.1% of Hollow Knight players. Oh, he faked me. Crazy ankle breaker. Crazy ankle breaker. I admit that was a crazy ankle breaker. He took my ankles at that moment. That was a very lucky delay for him. We're going to beat him very easily, okay? Positive mindset, guys. Positive mindset.
We're very close, I can feel it. There we go. So Watcher Knights, then the jellyfish, then we win, basically. That was a terrible dodge, but that's okay, that's okay. We're still gonna win. We fully heal up. We fully heal up now. We bait them into doing melee attacks. We bait them into doing melee attacks. We cornered this guy. We cornered this guy. Then we bait this guy. Then we bait this guy. And then we heal up.
Okay. I really don't like this boss. That's good. That's good. We almost got him. We almost got him. There we go.
I played him like a fiddle. I don't like this boss at all. The hitbox is weird. Everything about him is weird. Like, what is this boss? Like, what do you mean that hits me? What do you mean? I want you to explain exactly the process. Used for him to hit me. Okay. I feel like we don't really have much left now. There we go. What is the next boss? What is the next one? So we're gonna beat this guy. It's not even that hard. He's not even that hard. Come on. I feel like he's buffed. Maybe that's just me not having enough skill. But nah, positive mindset, guys. Positive mindset. We're about to win. We're about to win. We're about to win. You wanna know how I know that? It's because this guy is he's running away. He's just running away. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that was so close, but it's okay. I mean, I guess we got him to the last phase. Now I can't really do a long outro where I just make this as long as possible. We're just gonna have to end it here. Can't really delay this any further. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great day. See you on the next one. Quit to menu. I don't think you quit to menu here. I think you end broadcast. Yeah, goodbye guys. Bye.